everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shaughnessy, and on this channel we discuss fragrance, beauty, and wellness. And if you simply like to have a good time and you like my vibe, subscribe. So you all, I'm continuing my best of 2021 series, and today we will be discussing hygiene products, hygiene and beauty products. So before I start, this is going to be a long video, so be prepared, because y'all know when I'm trying to share products with you all, to me, more is more. I love when people tell me about a bunch of different products, different price ranges, so I have different choices. So I always try to give a lot of options when I do videos like this. So this is going to be a long video. And also I want to say, I feel like 2020, last year, was the year of fragrance on my channel, because I talk about just everything girly. We talk about over here. This year, 2021, I feel like this was the year of hygiene products, because I get not obsessed, but I get stuck on, I'm always looking for different products, and I'm always interested in different things that's coming out. But fragrance, I was more focused on perfumes and everything last year. And then it's like I take a little break. I don't take a full break, because I bought fragrances this year, but just not as many as last year. And then this year, I was trying just all new different hygiene products. So this is a fun video, and we have a lot. So let's get started. First, I'm going to talk about face products that just blew my mind this year. So the first thing, I think this was this year that I learned about this, or the end of last year, I can't remember. But this is the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. I've heard about this for years, but when I was watching a video, because wearing the mask, I was breaking out so much. And they said this was good to spray your mask and your face to help with breakouts. And it really does. And, I will continue to purchase this. As you can see, this bottle is already empty. I think this is my third or fourth bottle that I've gone through. So I love this stuff and highly recommend, especially if you're having breakouts from wearing your mask still. I highly suggest giving this a try. Now, this toner was a standout toner to me. This is the Ole Henriksen Glow Dark Spot Toner. This is supposed to help with your dark spots and help lighten them, and you only use this at night, and I must say I do see a difference. So this really stood out to me, because I always use toners, but there's like a handful where I actually feel like they make a difference, and this is one of them. Love this. Along that same line of breaking out and everything, this was the first year I used acne treatment pads from First Aid Beauty, and these are really good. So if you're having problem with breakouts, this is something you use twice a day, in the morning and nighttime. And when I'm consistent, I really see a difference. So this was a definite standout product to me for 2021. Also with acne, because this is the stress zone where you break out anyway, your hormonal zone here. And then this is also where the mask is. So breakouts are going to happen. This is the Mighty Patch Invisible Acne Patches, and these patches have been around for quite a while, but I never used any until this year, and y'all, I'm highly impressed. So this is the only brand I've used so far. I have 2 other brands that I'm going to try out that are in my collection now, but I know for sure these are good. If you have one of those pimples, it's like hasn't come, you can feel it, it hurts, you can put this on there, it'll bring it to a head. Usually If you have one already filled with the icky pus, you can put this on there. When you take it off, it'll be gone. I just love these. I love them. If it's a huge pimple, it'll shrink it. Those are really good. Mighty Patch, you can get those from Target. The last 3 products I have for the face are all from Glow Recipe. That's one of my favorite brands from Sephora. And this is the Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. I believe I either started using this at the end of last year or the beginning of this year. I can't remember, but what I can remember is this is awesome, especially in the winter season. If you're somewhere where you're actually having a winter season right now, this is so good to put on as your nighttime moisturizer. Your skin, you wake up, it's soft, it's smooth, it's plump, it's glowing. It's just good. This is a good sleeping mask. Love this from Glow Recipe. Now, this is a mask that I was really excited to try. Use a sample of it, fell in love with it. This is the Watermelon Glow Hyaluronic Clay Pore Tight Facial. And what made me really interested in this mask is that you can use it daily. And I love masks like that to keep in my shower. And I noticed when I used a sample of this, my skin was looking better. It just overall looked glowy and nice. That's what these products do for me. I love Glow Recipe. The watermelon line is the only products I've tried so far, and I like most of them. They are so good in my opinion. Now, this last item I want to talk about. Look, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I have always gotten compliments on my skin. Ever since I was a little girl, through being a teenager to an adult, I've always received compliments on my skin. But I'll tell you what, I haven't been getting as many lately until I noticed a difference using this product. And people have been saying lately, Chauncey, your skin is so glowy, so pretty. They're like, what do you have? What are you doing to your skin? I had people at work asking me that. I've had people in the comments saying your skin looks so glowy, so pretty. This product is a must-have in my opinion. I love this. This is the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. This game changer for me. When the first time I used this, I immediately saw a difference in my skin. First time. That happens, very, very, very rarely. And you know, I try and use a lot of different products. This, if you don't get anything else I mentioned for your face, I would highly suggest this, because this, I'm looking, has this, out of the ones I mentioned, I have to say this is my number one, because everything else is dealing with acne. I just wish, I wasn't dealing with acne still, but this is great, y'all. I mean, an absolute love of mine. I'm so happy. I got a sample of that one too. Using points at Sephora this year. I'm so glad I did, because absolutely love that. So, if you've been watching me this year, you will have noticed, especially in my empties videos, I would always be mentioning, oh, I can't find a toothpaste where my mouth doesn't peel. I wish they'd bring back Mentodent. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. This is the year I finally found a toothpaste that my mouth doesn't peel with it, and that is the Hello Anti-Plaque Plus Whitening Fluoride-Free Toothpaste. This is my second or third bottle of this since I've discovered it, because I'm not using anything else as of right now, because I've searched for years since Mentodent was discontinued to find a toothpaste that did not peel my mouth. I had to deal with that. This is the one. So if you all deal with that problem, also, I recommend this. This was a great find for me in 2021 because I was sick of that. Sick of my mouth peeling. Love that toothpaste. Okay, so now we're going to talk about some hair products, okay? y'all know I be struggling with my hair. So it's not a ton of products where I feel like I see a major difference. So the ones I'm mentioning, that means that they were game changers for me, because my hair has been difficult since I was a little girl because it's extremely thick. It's very unmanageable. When I had a relaxer, it was still unmanageable. That's why one day I was just lazing around and it was time to put a relaxer on my head. This was when I was off during the summer. I said, I don't feel like doing a relaxer. I have to fight with my hair anyway. I might as well go natural. And so I did. So I'm used to my hair being difficult. So these products are A1, okay? So this is the Dove Amplified Textures Moisture Lock Leave-In Conditioner. This is so good. This softens my hair as if I'm using it as a leave-in with a wash and go. It helps detangle my hair. It smells really good. It's very affordable, because you know those curly hair natural products, they're not cheap. So this is very affordable. I love this. And again, this is the Dove Moisture Lock Leave-In Conditioner. Great product. And there's some products that y'all have seen in my empties videos. I'm only trying to focus. That doesn't mean that they're not great, but I didn't discover them this year. These are the ones I tried to focus on, things that I discovered this year. Okay. So next, this is also from the drugstore. This is the L'Oreal Dream Length 8-Second Wonder Water. This is really good. I also like the other one, but I know for sure this one came out this year, and this is the one I'm using now. This says it instantly detangles for smooth, sleek hair, no way down. Now, it's nothing that's going to instantly detangle my hair. But I will tell you that I love the warming sensation it gives. It softens my hair. It does help the detangling process. I do notice a difference using this. So, and it's affordable too. It's at the drugstore. So this is a good one. And this is the Dream Length 8-Second Wonder Water. And also, I think I don't have this product in my collection right now. I've used it up. I think I discovered this product this year. I can't remember for sure, but I wanted to mention it. This is the Dream Length No Haircut Cream. And I'm just going to show you from my phone what it looks like, because I'm not going to have time to add pictures. So this is what it looks like. This is a great product. First of all, it smells wonderful. Now this says it helps seal split ends and reduces breakage. I don't know I don't think it does that for me. I think it's a good leave-in treatment that helps strengthens my hair when I'm consistently using it. So maybe it does reduce breakage in that sense. Now, what it's also good for is a wash and go refresher. I was watching the Glam Twins, and I think it was Kelsey who used that, and I said, I'm going to go try that, and it was wonderful, where you didn't have to use water. You just used that. So I'm going to repurchase that, because that blew my mind. It's good to use as a leave-in treatment, and I can refresh my curls without wetting my hair. Top tier in my book. So the next product that I was really surprised I like, because I used it years ago and it didn't impress me. But I got it. Did I get this? Yeah, I got this for free with Sephora. And this is the Moroccan oil treatment. And y'all, I know this has been around forever. I remember when I first started watching YouTube, I think when YouTube was really popular, I was not a teenager, early 2000s, mid 2000s, somewhere around there. This was all on YouTube. It's all you heard about. And I remember getting it, like, whatever, it didn't impress me. But now with my curls, I'm noticing a lot of, the oils I have tried, it's not many that I like to use on my curls without washing it out. I don't see a difference. This is one I see a difference. I really do like this oil, and I will be getting the full size at some point. Now, it's another oil I wanted to mention. Let me pull it up on my phone. This is the Jisoo Honey Infused Hair Oil. This is one, it works well when my hair is wet. It works well when my hair is dry. I want a little shine, put on my curls. It works well when I have flat ironed my hair. This is one, I just flat ironed my hair recently. It also is a good one for that. So this is how the Jisoo Honey Oil looks. And I know I will be adding this to my collection at some point. I finished up the one that I had in my collection, and at first I wasn't impressed, but then as the more I use it, I said, this is a good oil. So those are the two oils I know for sure works with my hair when I'm wearing my curls and when I have flat ironed my hair, which I've noticed from the few I've tried. Like the one I love, the Sebastian, I think it's dark silkening oil or something. That doesn't do well with my curls. Now I'm going to use it, because I'm not just gonna have to sit there because I'm trying not to flat iron my hair that much. But I really noticed that it works best when I have flat ironed my hair, not with my curl. Okay, I have 3 more hair products to mention to you. So if you have natural hair, usually you're battling dryness, it looking, I call ashy. That's what I call mine. I can't stand when my hair does that. And that's when I know it's time to do a treatment or something. But when you don't have time for that and you're just trying to make your hair look as good as possible, you need a good shine mist. This is the Perfect Shine Oil Mist from Nature Lab. And I got one little drop left, y'all. This I picked up from Ulta. Now, the only thing that I'm not loving about this, it says you should only apply this, I believe, when your hair is dry. As it says, lightly mist on dry hair for mirror-like shine. So this is the one usually, if my hair, I do a lot of wash and goes in the summer because my hair is easiest to manage when I wet it every day. It just is what it is. I wish I could be Queen Takara and get my wash and goes to last and my hair be looking good. I'm just not on her level yet. So it's easier for me to just wet my hair every day. I try not to saturate it in the summer anymore because I'm trying to train it. So when it's dry, or at least somewhat dry, I will spray this on my hair, and I notice a big difference in the shine in my hair. So this is one that blew my mind this year, and this is again the Perfect Shine Oil Mist from Nature Lab, and I know for sure you can get it at Ulta. That is where I got mine. So the last 2 hair products are like one and the same, but a bit different. So this is the Way Leave-In Conditioner. This blew my mind because it is hard. You know, there are a ton of curl refresher sprays and curl refresher this. I haven't tried one that worked for me that's advertised as a curl refresher. So this is one, I can slightly dampen my hair and I can, put this in and my curls look great, smell great. I love this. I was trying to find one that was affordable because I think this is $20-some and you only get 4.7 ounces. But that's the one I found that I use as a curl refresher that I love. Now this next product is also the Way Leave-In Conditioner, but this is the collaboration they did with Byredo with the scent Mojave Ghost. Now I love this. I love it, okay? But I did notice this is not a good curl refresher for me. It doesn't give me what this gives me. Now, so I decided, and you see I used a good amount of this for the short amount of time I got it, because I got it at the Sephora, was it the winter holiday sale event? So that was only a month ago. This is not a good curl refresher. But what I will use it for, and I still love it and recommend, in the summer, or if you're one that can handle, you know, wetting your hair, or just as a leave-in conditioner for the scent alone. What I plan to use this for is kind of in the summer as a perfumed mist, a hair perfume, because it smells so good. Smells so good. I added Mojave Ghost to my wish list for a perfume. So that's what I recommend it for, as just a regular leave-in conditioner, especially if you're natural so you can still smell it. So that's why I'm going to use it as like a light leave-in perfume fragrance hair mist in the summertime, because this smells divine, okay? So next I'm going to talk about a couple of lip products. So this is the Tree Hut Sugar Lips Lip Butter. Y'all can see this is well loved this year. I'm down to here. This is great. This is under $6 or $6. You can get it on sale at Ulta at sometimes when Tree Hut is having deals, when they're having deals on Tree Hut. This is a good alternative if you don't want to spend the Laneige prices at Sephora. If you don't want to get the Tatcha lip mask, if you don't want to get those lip masks from Sephora that are pricey, they are. This is a good, this is great. This is great, and it's very affordable. A good lip butter, lip mask, whatever. It is great, y'all. This Tree Hut Sugar Lips is wonderful. Now, y'all know I have not been about the makeup since Miss C has been visiting us, but I have rediscovered a love of a gloss that I've known about and I've used, but kind of, you know, pushed to the side. And now I just love these. And those are the NYX Butter Glosses. Y'all, last year, I purchased the Vault set at Ulta during the holiday sales event, and these are wonderful. I mean wonderful. So I'm going to share with you the 5 glosses that I had never tried before that made me be like, what? Why did you stop wearing these glosses, Shaughnessy? So the one I have on today is called Angel Food Cake. And this is your kind of mauvey My Lips But Better with some pinkness. I love this. I love it on my lips, y'all. And this is another one. This is Marshmallow. Y'all know I love the name. So this is a very cool tone. The way it looks, it's a cool tone, light purpley color that really works for my skin tone, surprisingly, because I was worried about this one, but I really love that one. And this is the gloss. If you've seen any of my videos where I had a red gloss, it was this one, and this is Red Velvet. Great. Full color. These are not, I love Rihanna's glosses, but these are kind of on the level of her lip creams that came out. I should have put one of those in here. Oh well, but those are good too. So this is what these remind me of. They do give you a good amount of color and a good amount of shine. This is Devil's Food Cake. If you saw me like with a dark glossy lip, especially in the fall in videos, it was this one. Great. And this is my absolute love. It is so hard for me with my skin tone. I think this is like a women of color. We want that light, pretty, pinky, nudie lip. But sometimes it can make your lips look ashy. They don't look good. You have to work with it to get it, you know, to look, to me, good. It has to be very well done, because I don't want my lips looking ashy. That's just not attractive to me. This is Vanilla Cream Pie. Anytime, this is what I've been wearing in a lot of my recent videos. If you see like a light pinky nude color, a gloss, this is it. I absolutely love this gloss. Love it. And these, I believe, are under $6. Can't beat that. Love those NYX glosses. Rediscovered my love of them this year after purchasing that vault that they had during the holiday season. So now I have 2 nail products that I want to share with you. This is a brand that I think is going to be one of my favorites. This is the Cure Soft Touch Nail Scrub. You can see I'm almost out of this because one thing, you can't get the brush all the way down there. So I'm gonna have to repurchase this soon. This is great. I like to, when I'm taking my bubble baths, I like to use a cuticle cream, let it sit. Then I like to push my cuticles back. Then I apply this scrub and I scrub my nails, around my nails, and it's wonderful. I love this. You can get this at Ulta, and I will continue to repurchase this. I love that product. Now, this was in my recent Sephora haul. I finally used this and it was worth it for me. I love this. This is the Dior Nail Glow. Now, this has been out for years. I just decided to just bite the bullet recently and pay this price for it. Because I was like, if this is just like any old clear gloss, what am I doing? You know? But I used this not too long ago and I applied a thick coat of this and then a top coat, because at first I was like, do I want to apply a top coat? But then I just said, I'm going to go for it. And you know, when you're watching celebrity interviews and the look that was really popular, to me is so classy, is when you have your nails short. It's not the French manicure, but it's like a gel over your nails and they just look real shiny, really pink, and just really pretty. That's what this gives me. I love this. And I will be looking for more products similar to that because that's good. And I'm just not going to be going to get manicures and all that. I just can't keep up with that right now. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about some feminine hygiene products that I have been using this year and I love. So the first one, y'all have seen this and I don't know how many empties videos. This is the Vagisil Odor Block Dry Wash. I just use this to spray my underwear, to spray the outsides of whatever pants, whatever, you know, I'm wearing, just to help stay fresh and smelling good as long as possible. This is the best one. I've tried that peach one. I don't want none of those, none of that fruity stuff. I just want this one. This is nice, fresh, clean. I love this one. Highly recommend it. And to go along with that, this is the Vagisil Odor Block Deodorant Powder. I love to sprinkle this on my underwear just for added freshness. Love it for that. And a new discovery this year also was the Johnson's Baby Cologne. Now, I use this in a couple of ways. The main way I use this, I pour it into a little travel size spray bottle and I spray my underwear with this. And then just like I spray, you know, my pants and everything, you know, between your legs, your behind area once I'm dressed, I will also spray the baby cologne in those places after spraying this. Y'all, perfect, because it gives you like a powdery freshness that lasts all day. I can get whiffs of that along with my perfume and everything. It just blends together well. I have no irritation or anything because I'm not putting it directly on my skin. Love this. Another way I like to use this, especially in the summer, pat a little along with your or spray a little along with your fresh fragrances that I love to wear in the summer. Blends well with that. Also, if I'm taking a bath at night, I'll put on a little bit of this because I don't like to smell perfume and stuff when I'm trying to go to sleep, but that doesn't bother me. So those are some of my feminine hygiene products that I discovered this year that I absolutely love. So now we're going to talk about some bath products. So I have a couple of bath shower utensils that I discovered this year that I know I'm going to use forever unless I find something so much better. This is the silicone body brush. You know, this was a hit in the hygiene community, and I just enjoy it. I enjoy the feel of it. I just like it. I just like it. So this is a discovery this year that I fell in love with. Now this is the Goshi Exfoliating Shower Towel. Y'all, this, I was watching Chloe Yasmin, and I said, okay, I'm gonna give this a try, because the ones I purchased at Marshalls or wherever I purchased the little cheap set, they didn't impress me. Like that song by Shania Twain, that don't impress me much. Those did not impress me. This one, I feel like I use this, you use it every day. It was like my skin was shimmery, because I was like, her skin is always shiny and pretty looking. This is wonderful. I highly recommend this. I'm so glad I discovered this product and decided to go for it. Love it. I also want to talk about body mask. I didn't really know about that being a thing until it was a summer SAS sale, I think, and I purchased this oat mask, and it says you can use it for your face and your body, and I was like, okay. So I haven't used a lot because I don't do it as much as I should, but I really do enjoy like mask for your body. It's really good if you keep up with it, because at one point and I did see a difference, and it's a nice little pampering routine. So this is another discovery of body mask that I really wasn't paying any attention to, but yeah, now I know it's a thing, and I always have at least a couple in my collection. Now, to me, another thing for the year 2021, I became obsessed with bar soaps because I was watching so many hygiene videos, because I didn't use bar soaps. You know, I used it as a kid, but then once I was like a teenager and discovered body wash, I never looked back until this year. So the bar soap, I think this is the one where I was like, okay, I'm obsessed. And this was the Dove Purely Pampering Shea and Vanilla one. I think this is the one I would hear people talking about the most, and this was the one I decided to purchase. Oh, it smells just so warm, sweet. It's a very nice soap. Dove soaps are just the bomb, okay? They are so good. So I wanted to show a couple. This is an absolute favorite. This is another one that started the obsession. This is the antibacterial soap, because I wanted an antibacterial bar soap, but I did not want Dial because that's too harsh for my skin. I can't handle Dial. This is a recent added one to my collection, and this is the coconut and cocoa butter chocolatey deliciousness, y'all. Love that one. And the last one from Dove, this is the cream oil. This smells luxe and high-end. Just Kayla Michelle, I always want to shout you out, girl, because this soap, you fire, and you can usually find it at Burlington. That's where I found both of my packages. Love this soap. Now, another good soap that I want to mention, this is the Johnson's Baby Bar. I like to use this at nighttime when I'm taking a shower or a bath, or and you can use this for your downstairs area. Love this for that. So I know I've used this up, so I need another one. I know I will definitely be repurchasing this. This soap is wonderful. Johnson's Baby Bar soap. And I have only 2 more soaps, you all. These are more on the higher end. So this is the J'adore Dior soap. This is the update on this. Y'all, I love this soap. I love it. This is how it looks to give you an idea. Oh my goodness. It smells like the Dior perfume, which to me, it's kind of like your high-end shampoo-y fresh scent. That's what I get from here, but not fruity. I'm talking maybe like one of those perfumed higher end hairlines that they have that perfumey, high bougie salon quality. That's what this gives me. This soap just, it pairs well with so much, and it lingers on your skin, and it's not as moisturizing as Dove. Like I said, Dove is bae, but it doesn't strip my skin to where I can't, deal with it. Love this soap, love it. Now, the last soap I have is from Nectar Bath Treats, and this is the only one out of the 3 that I purchased that I know I will repurchase when I run out of it. This is the watermelon donut soap. This is the only watermelon soap I know of, so this is wonderful. Love that. Now, exfoliation is not new to me, but there are some scrubs that I never tried before that I want to mention to you all. So this is also from Nectar Bath Treats, and this is Ocean Breeze Sugar Scrub. Y'all, this scent, I want everything in this collection. When it becomes spring, summertime, I'm gonna get everything in this collection. This is a great scrub. I love the smell. Oh, it's just fresh and aquatic and pretty. And this is an expensive scrub. This is, I think, $30. But when you use it, my skin feels super soft and not stripped. It's like leaves an oil behind. I don't know. It's wonderful. Love this. Love it. Now, the other like high-end scrub I wanted to talk about, this is from Way. This is a limited edition scrub, but it's 2 scrubs they have. This one, this is the St. Bart's, and the original what is it? It's the Way hair, scalp, and body scrub. I don't use it on my body. Ain't no way it's going on there. So those are wonderful too. They feel just so luxurious on your skin. To me, when you leave an oil behind after I've thoroughly rinsed off and everything, and I can see the shine on my skin, those to me are standout scrubs and worth the money, especially when you catch it on sale like I do. So those can be 2 that you can look out for. And also the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom scrub, that one is really good too. It's really, really good, because at first I was like, this is just okay. But the more I use that scrub, I really liked it, and I know I will repurchase at some point. Now, also, I've used Tree Hut scrubs, I think, when I was a teenager. I don't know what happened. Oh, I started just using Bath and Body Works stuff predominantly. And I stopped looking at the drugstore for a few years, really. So, with TikTok and YouTube, Tree Hut blew up to me this year. So I just rediscovered my love of Tree Hut scrubs. And I couldn't remember the first one I purchased, but knowing that 2021, I was all about vanilla. So I'm thinking this was probably the vanilla bean that started it all. And this is another very, very affordable scrub. You can find this at Walmart, Target, Ulta. Great, great scrub. I also wanted to mention the Dove scrubs. That wasn't really a discovery of this year for me because I had been using that one. But I did a whole review on those. If you haven't seen that video, it will be linked above. Please check it out. Now we're going to talk about my favorite body washes. Okay, y'all, so I have quite a few body washes here. This is also the year of body washes, 2021, because I wasn't really paying attention to stuff at Walmart. I was just using Bath and Body Works. And I was like, why am I depriving myself? I'm just gonna try a little bit of everything. So I can't remember. This is what I did. I chose ones from each brand that stood out to me or started me wanting more from the line because it was so good. So the first one I'm going to mention, you don't hear too many people talking about this. This is the Ivory Moisturizing Body Wash with a hint of aloe. This packaging is stunning. It reminds me of the Olay body wash collection that they have. And this is, I think, $3 and something, so quite a bit cheaper than those body washes. This is a fresh, clean, very refreshing body wash. This is the only one I have, but I wanted to mention it because I definitely want to get more. The body wash that I have from Ivory is wonderful, and I can't wait to get more once I use up some others. You know, must have some self-control somewhat. So since I mentioned the Olay, I'm going to talk about my favorite one that stood out to me from this line. This is the Olay Eczema Prone Skin. This is a body wash that just feels good on your skin. It feels just wonderful on your skin when you're using it. And your skin feels comforted in the shower, which, you know, that's rare. So I love this, and I did a whole review video on all of the body washes in this line. So if you have not seen it, I will link it above. Please check it out because these are some wonderful luxe feeling body washes that they're worth $8 to me, y'all. They're good. Next, I'm going to talk about a body wash I heard so much about. Then, you know, I was like, how great could it be? I don't know why I didn't think this brand of body washes would be good. And that is the St. Ives Oatmeal and Shea Butter Body Wash. Y'all, this is so good. It has a nice, soft, sweet scent that it's wonderful. And your skin feels very soft and smooth after using this. This is a great body wash. I don't know what my problem was. Love that body wash. So another one I want to mention, I was like, how good could this body wash be also? Like I said, I just like, how good could it be? That's what I was thinking. And this is the Suave Milk and Honey Body Wash. Y'all, I just discovered this a couple months ago, and this is already my second bottle. I love this. Absolutely love this. If you want a sweet, creamy, golden, milky vanilla scent, oh my goodness, this is so good. So good at under $2. Cannot beat that, as my grandparents would say, with a stick. That's good. Now, this other body wash is one that I have a couple from this brand, but they haven't wowed me yet. But this is one I know I would keep repurchasing because of the scent. And this is the Method Body Simply Nourished Body Wash. I don't know of another body wash at the drugstore that has such a milk bath, milky, lactonic scent to it. So when I want something milky and sweet, this is the one I think of. And I don't know of any other one that gives off that fragrance. So this is one I highly recommend also, and that I discovered this year, and that is the Method Body Wash in Simply Nourish. Now, I've only tried one body wash out of this new line from Degree, but it is so good. And this is a Degree Tart Cherry Extract. This is, again, I don't know of another cherry scented body wash that's at the drugstore. I know Native has one, but you have to order it online. At least I haven't seen it in any of my Targets or Walmarts near me. This is your juicy tart cherry. It's super strong in the shower, but and that scent lingers. This is a good body wash in the cherry scent. Love it. Now, this is another line where I was like, how good can it be? It's so affordable, blah, blah, blah. This is Bodycology, and this is the one in Pink Vanilla Wish. This is a body wash and bubble bath. You can see she's well loved. So I love these as body washes, and this is a great bubble bath. Great. This is the best find of 2021 for bubble bath at the drugstore for me. And these are under $4. And you get 16 fluid ounces, body wash, bubble bath. They smell wonderful. So this is, again, a great body wash and bubble bath, in my opinion. Try these out from Bodycology. under $4. Can't go wrong with that. Okay, next, y'all had to know these were gonna pop up if you've been watching me. This is the Shea Soft and Smooth Body Wash in Decadent Aroma. I couldn't remember if it was this one or the coffee one that I discovered this year. And I think it was this one. This is if you want to smell like a sweet treat, decadent, like vanilla, buttercream, got a little caramel to it sometimes to my nose. This is good. And in the shower, you just feel enveloped in sweetness. It's so good. So good. And I'm sure y'all have heard about this, but I discovered it this year and it's an absolute love. I can't ever see not having this in my collection. Okay, we're down to the last 3 body washes, you all. So this, you know I'm going to have Dove in here. This is the Dove Restoring Coconut Butter and Cocoa Butter. Y'all, I don't know why I never, because it said coconut. And I was like, coconut is coconut. But I saw Jasmine Bullard. She had 2 of these in an empties video at the same time. I was like, that must be good. She used up 2 of these big ones. And I went to the store and smelled this. This is a cocoa butter scent. See, I was thinking it was going to be coconut. This is a cocoa butter, decadent, wonderful body wash. And this is one of the rare ones where I really don't get that Dove DNA scent because it's so heavily cocoa butter fragrance. Love this Dove body wash. And I have so many Dove body washes that I was looking through because I really wanted to choose one from each line that I was just blown away by. And that was the one. That's the one that blew me away. Now, this is the one that blew me away for Olay for this line of body washes because they have 2 lines of body washes, Olay does. This is the Olay Watermelon and Agave body wash. Y'all, oh, yes. This is so good. In the summertime. You know, I love watermelon fragrances in the summer. This is sweet, fresh, fruity, juicy, candy-like. Oh, it's good. And this was all over YouTube and social media too. This is an absolute love of mine. Watermelon and Agave from Olay. Love this. So the last body wash I'm going to talk about is from Native. Y'all already know what it's going to be. I've only had 2 body washes from Native. And if I didn't have this one, Native wouldn't have made it into this video. Okay. This is the limited edition Sugar Cookie Body Wash. This was love at first sniff, first use. To me, this is the truest sugar cookie scent. No dough, just sugar cookie that I've smelled. It's so good. And I'm thinking, I keep going back and forth. I want to go ahead and place an order for Native. And I want to try the cherry one, and I want to get one more of this, and maybe the green tea. I'm debating, y'all. I think I'm going to like the limited edition body washes from Native better than the ones in their main line. So I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and order some because this is just a love. I love this. And that's, again, Native Sugar Cookie. Okay, so next we're going to talk about some in-shower lotions and moisturizers that stood out to me for this year. So y'all, this was also the year where I became obsessed with in-shower lotions and wet skin moisturizers because I would watch Takara's empties and she would always have a ton of these. Because I remember trying some, I can't remember what brand, a long time ago. And I was like, no, it was Lush. It was Lush. And that one is so expensive. And I was like, I'm tired of spending as much money and I'm washing this off. and I would see like a little difference, but not, you know, a great difference except for the scent. So I was like, you know what? I'm done. And I didn't even look at the ones in the drugstore because I was like, how good are these going to be if this, you know, very expensive one from Lush is not just impressing me enough to keep shelling out that money to keep purchasing it. But after watching her, I decided to give them a try and found some I absolutely love. And I did a whole video reviewing all of the in-shower lotions and wet skin moisturizers from the drugstore. I mean, every one. So if you haven't seen that video, it will be linked above in the cards. Please check it out. So the first one we're going to talk about is and some just spilled out of here. I don't like to waste my product, y'all. This is the Olay Rinse Off Conditioner. This is the Shea Butter. Now, this isn't my favorite, but I have used up my favorites and I no longer have them in my collection because I didn't allow myself to repurchase them because I have these others. But this is one that's really good. They all smell really good from Olay. Now, these are the ones you wash off after you apply them before you get out of the shower. And you have to use a lot of these to make a difference. You have to let it sit for a minute, I've noticed. And that's what I noticed that they work the best for my skin. So these Olay body conditioners are a love of mine and discovered them this year. So the other in-shower body lotion is this Nivea Cocoa Butter. I think I will always get this just for the scent alone. To me, it's about the same as the Olay. You need to use a lot. You need to let it sit for a minute and then lightly rinse off. Don't be rinsing them off like you're rinsing off your soap and your body wash. Like, lightly let the water run down your body so it doesn't take it all off. And then you're good to go. Really good. Now, I decided to put this wet skin moisturizer in here because this is the one I have been using now. This is a Curel Hydrotherapy Wet Skin Moisturizer. Now, I've been using this one because it's winter, even though it doesn't really feel like winter, but I guess my skin knows it's winter because I was getting a little itchy, and that happens to me when the seasons change, especially to winter. That's when I start getting that feeling. And this is great. This is why I started using this during the fall time, going into, well, we're in winter now. But the next one I will be using is the eczema one because I think that would be even better when it really gets cold. So this is great, you all. It's great for sensitive skin. There's no fragrance. Both of these, the Curel, this Curel one and the eczema, both great for sensitive skin. Love these. So I also wanted to talk about shower oils. Now, I used to use the L'Occitane years ago, but I stopped. So I rediscovered my love of shower gels. But one of my subscribers, she was asking me, well, I don't want to have to rinse it off. You know, I want one that you can just use after you shower and you just get out. So this is a perfect one. It's very affordable. It's Soap and Glory's Get Enriched Quick Bath and Body Oil. This is one, if you want to lightly rinse it off, you can. You can also leave it on, get out, and go about your business. This smells wonderful. It has that original Soap and Glory scent. It's very pretty. It's affordable. This is the most affordable shower oil that I have in my collection that I have been able to find. Wonderful. Love it. And another one I love is this Kors Pure Cotton, and this is an instant smoothing serum in shower oil. This is a very soft, fresh scent, and I got this from Look Fantastic. If you want to see all the products that they sent to me, I will link that video above. Please check it out. You can get a discount code to get 22% off of this item. I had never heard of this before, like a serum. And this is one you don't wash off either. And it's very moisturizing. It gives your skin a nice glow. This is one I absolutely love also. Now, I want to share two shaving products because usually, you know, I'm not really blown away by shaving products. This is the Tahitian Vanilla Bean Moisturizing Shave Oil from Tree Hut. So I had this had been on my list to try out for a while, okay? But what pushed me over the edge is when I could never find the coconut Bath and Body Works shower oil, shave oil in stock. That drove me crazy. So I was like, they never brought it back. I said, okay, fine, Bath and Body Works. So I went and got the Tree Hut one. This gives you the closest, smoothest shave. Your skin is so soft. I've never nicked myself using this. It's wonderful. If you're using baby oil, because I did nick myself and I thought that was great. This is way better than using baby oil. Wonderful. Love me some shave oils, y'all. Love it. And another shave gel that I love. You know, I use shave gels all my life. This one. This is the Flamingo Foaming Shave Gel Conditions and Cushions with Aloe Vera. I love this. It has a nice, light, kind of, think of Victoria's Secret's Heavenly Scent, kind of like that. You put it on, your razor just glides through, your skin feels moisturized, conditioned. I love this. Love it. And I will be repurchasing this, but I'm not letting myself repurchase it yet because, you know, I have the shave oil. But I know this will be back in my collection because it's empty. I finished it up this month. Love this Flamingo Shaving Gel. Another product that I used years ago, I think I was a teenager. It was when it first came out, early 20 something. And I was like, oh, it's okay, but whatever. I wasn't using it right. This year, I love it. This is the Equate version of the Moisture Care Cocoa Divine Body Oil Gel. Y'all, to use this after you shower, you put this on your skin, let it sit. I go do my face skincare, all of that. Let it be sinking into your skin while it's still slightly damp, and then you start the rest of your routine. The glow, the softness, the moisturization, unparalleled, okay? And this Equate version, I did a whole video reviewing all of these. I will link it above. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. This is great. This is, I want to say $3, whereas Vaseline brand is $7, and I had a few others I compared. This is wonderful. Love this, love it, love it. Another thing that I fell in love with this year are the Dove spray deodorants. I don't know why I wasn't using them before. I love them. So it started all, I was watching a video, and this is the Caring Coconut scent, and someone was like, this smells so good. It smells like perfume when you move around and wearing it. And I was like, sold. So this is what started it, okay? But I want to show you two that I have really been enjoying for fall, winter. This is the Vanilla and Cocoa Butter. This smells to me like vanilla cocoa, kind of like a coffee scent too I can pick up. This is great for this time of year. And also this shea butter one, this is wonderful for this time of year. It's like a smooth, buttery, warm scent, but it still, you know, you still smell good, you know, even though, because I was always thinking sweet scents, they don't smell good as a deodorant, but they do, depending, you know, this time of year I'm enjoying them. So I just wanted to share my love of the Dove dry spray deodorants because, yeah, I discovered a love for them this year. Y'all, looking down to pick up to get the rest of my items I wanted to show you, I realized I forgot a body wash. This is the Whim Macadamia 3-in-1 body wash from Ulta. This is the ultimate gourmand cookie caramel scent, also very warm, very bakery. I like these from Ulta. The only two I'm interested in, this is the macadamia one, which I have, and it's one, I think it's vanilla frosting or something, but I decided not to get that one yet. So with this one, I couldn't resist, and I did not want to leave this out because this was a great discovery thanks to Just Kayla Michelle for this year, and I just wanted to make sure I didn't leave it out. So y'all, we're at the last category. I was trying to break this down to make it easy to refer back to, and I know it's long, and I hope you still ride with me. So another discovery for this year, I just wanted to try the spray lotions, okay? And the best one that I found is from Flamingo, and this is the Flamingo Light Hydrating Spray. This is perfect year-round, especially for the summer. It has a light, fresh scent. It's super moisturizing. I love this. Everything I've tried from Flamingo, I have loved, y'all. So this, if you're looking for a spray, something quick, this is perfect. So another love of mine that started this year, I never was really into body butters. I mean, I would get the occasional one, but I don't know. But now, this year, I'm loving me some body butters, okay? So I have a few here I want to share with you, differing in price, but just so you can give you a variety, okay? So what started it, this is the Fenty Skin, is it Butter Drop? Yes, Butter Drop. This, this body oil, well, body butter, you put it on, it gives your skin a sheen, like a light oil sheen, not greasy, but we all like that glow. It gives you a wonderful glow. It's got a very light tropical scent, but it's so lightly scented. You can use this year round. It won't conflict with anything. This is what started it. Fenty Butter Drop. This is perfection. Love it, okay? So the next one that's fairly expensive also, because you can get that at Sephora. This is a recent purchase of mine, and at first I was like, whatever. But after using it a few times, I was like, okay. This is the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil and Vanilla Bean. This is a very creamy, light whipped cream scent. It's just like Butter Drop. This is not going to compete with any fragrance at all. Your skin feels super moisturized, and it's something about using a body butter that seems more luxurious to me. I don't know why, but that's the feeling I'm getting. So this, wonderful, highly recommend that when there's a sale at Sephora, because you know, I don't like paying full price for expensive things. Now, on the more affordable side, let me share this. This blew up for a couple weeks on YouTube and social media. This is the Trader Joe's Brazil Nut Body Butter. This is a dupe of the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. This is wonderful. This is $5. It smells so similar to the Boom Boom Cream. I like the consistency of this better. With that Boom Boom Cream, I don't know about y'all, but it takes me forever for that to rub that stuff in. I have to have time. It takes a minute. This sinks right onto my skin. I love it. It's, you know, $5. Now this is seasonal for Trader Joe's, but y'all, this was a hit for me for 2021, okay? Now, these next items you can find at Walmart, Target, and Ulta. So this is the Illuminate Me Whipped Body Butter by Vaseline. This is your cocoa butter scented body butter. Love this from Vaseline. Very affordable, very hydrating. Like I said, you just feel more luxurious. At least I do, using a body butter. Now this is along the same lines as the Illuminate Me fragrance wise, but I wanted to put this one in here because this is the one I constantly see in stock on the shelves in stores. This is the Dove After Bath Body Whip in the coconut and cocoa scent, which y'all know I love this scent. It smells like delicious cocoa, chocolatey cocoa butter. This is moisturizing. I know some people say it's not moisturizing to them, but I use a good amount. Scoop, and I use a good amount of product, and I don't have a problem with it. It's moisturizing to me, and it's very affordable. Now, this is one from Tree Hut. This is the watermelon one, but I have a few others in different fragrances. Oh, this smells so good. This is the pinky watermelon one. These are very moisturizing, also very affordable. They have a good variety of different scents, and they're really good. And like I said, they're a good price. Now, this is one in some haul video. I was like, this doesn't have any fragrance. What do I want this for? And now I love it. This is the Flamingo Deep Nourishing Cream. Y'all, I don't think this is advertised as fragrance free, but there's really not a fragrance to it. So when I don't have a lotion, which is rare, that matches what I want to wear, fragrance wise, I use this. It is very nourishing, hydrating. You stay moisturized all day. I mean, it's wonderful. And it's at Target. It's very affordable. Well, this is on the higher end. I want to say this is probably $10, but it's less than, the body butters at Sephora, which are 30 plus. So this is an affordable alternative to those. Love Flamingo products. Okay, so the last thing that I have been really obsessed with in 2021, I've been loving the shimmer. Not a whole lot, okay? But I do want a little shimmer, even during the winter time. Like right now, I don't even know if it picks up on camera, but I have a little shimmer going on. So this is the most affordable one I have in my collection. So this is the one I wanted to show. This is the Illuminate Me by Vaseline Shimmering Body Oil. You can see how much I've used, you all. Anytime my chest is out up here, I have a little bit on. I don't care because it makes me feel pretty. I like that little shimmer, that little sheen. And this is a good one. It's not chunks of glitter. You don't feel it. It's just a little touch of shimmer that as you move, if the light catches you, just get a little bit, not just glitter in your face, just a little fine shimmer. So like I said, this is the one that's the most affordable. So this is the one I wanted to show. So you all, finally, we have talked about all the products that were the best in hygiene and beauty for 2021 for me. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below telling me what were your standout products for beauty and hygiene this year for you. I would love to know. Please share this video for everyone who enjoyed just the hygiene community in general for 2021. I felt like it was just an awesome year for the hygiene community, okay? Please turn on your notification bell so you won't ever miss any of my videos. And as I always say, if you like my vibe, subscribe. Until next time, bye.